this is me just doing the book review about a philosophical book that I love so much. I hope you can see this. There's been a lot of fire trucks and ambulances and that sort of thing, so I haven't been able to record for a few days. The outside noise gets in even when I close the window. But here is one that is essential for all of us who don't have English as a first language. And as I went to school in Finland, and then I came and went some years here in Sweden, so that makes that we have to learn each word separately and with dictionaries. And since this is like a dictionary and to all the philosophical languages, I think this is the... Sadly, there is Eastern philosophy and so forth, but these cost as much as maybe one rent, so you have to save up money quite a long time usually to buy these books. A laptop is cheaper in this country at least often, and a computer. So they are so expensive unless there is something on Amazon or... And there are of course a lot of new books as well. But philosophical books in this country at least have been the most expensive of any kinds of books except for old antique books. But I love that they take all words that comes in philosophy, and it's a short explanation of all these words, and here are some Averroes and Avicenna. So then you know that who they were, and then you can go to the library and search for books written by them and do your own research as you learn. In our libraries, I've been to the main and even the university libraries, but they don't have a philosophical schools, universities. They have a political philosophy university, but they don't have anything with religion here. So that means that there aren't any books in the libraries in this town that deals with theology or... There is something on Eastern philosophy, but you nearly had to be a student to get access to those and show the, is it not a passport, but something similar, to be able to lend those books from the, if you want to take them at home at least. Student passport or something like that. And here are a lot of those. But this is, this book came out in 2009. And this is the first book, that's why I bought this and saved up. Since it contains, even if it's short, it gives me always, when I look up a word, it gives me the research, so I know that where to go and find. And if I have a computer, then I know that I can use search words from here and find what people published about it and what they've written. So it's been a great help. Sometimes I don't even know how to spell a word, so this book has been very important. Especially when you study and learn. And I love these references here. And these references, they go on. So this is a good book. Once again, it's always in the references where you find... and I think there are some on internet those free libraries in philosophy like Embassy of the Free Mind and other more as well. When I get to go to a computer, I hope I find something that got the esoterical, if I find some site where you can study the old books. But this was a game changer for me. And if there is ever a real bookstore once more where I can go and visit and buy the Eastern philosophy, and I don't know if the writers are the same or if it's just the company, but then I would like to get that as well. And if you have any ideas for good books, please leave a comment so that others can read them, so we know where to find those books and names of books that contain, so that all those who aren't in university can study at home and learn. And this is one of those great things when you can just, when you develop your spirituality, you want to look in what is classical theism, what is modern theism, personal theism and all that, and what is pantheism and monotheism. Many don't know that, and so I think it's a good place to start, so that you at least have a good book that is worth the money. Even if I had to eat bread and water for a couple of months to buy it, but that's the way it goes sometimes. But this is the, or if you know other books like this, but this is the book I have in my, that I own, and many of my neighbors has borrowed this book as well. So this is always one of those books that goes around this neighborhood. And have a magical day. Bye for now.